Saurabh Bhardwaj, you're the AAP MLA, and Chittaranjan Park, which is the heart of sort of the Bengali community in Delhi, usually has large pandals. What restrictions are you going to put in place to ensure that social distancing is maintained?
Rajiv, first of all, Delhi government did not pass any order saying that Durga Pujas or Ramlilas are not allowed. I think we had set up the protocols which were as derived from the central government's orders. However, I'm so proud to say that the Bengali community in our Chittaranjan Park is very, most of them are educated, very sensible people. All these Durga Puja committees in GK, CR Park and around collected yesterday, and they took a unanimous decision that they will not hold those big Durga Pujas in CR Park and places around it. And it is because of the reason that most of the committees comprise of people who are senior citizens, and they are very super senior citizen type of people, and they are very vulnerable to corona. And they believe that if so many unknown outsiders will throng their pandals, which are usually closed, and there are lakhs of people who will visit, they don't want to earn a bad name of that their pujas became the epicenter for corona spread. And they took a conscious decision that they will hold a very small puja, which is a kind of a continuity puja, which will comprise of 10 to 15 people. And the big puja will be next year. Festivals are all about life and happiness. It's not about disease.
And no outsiders will be allowed, right?
No outsiders. They have requested the police to barricade CR Park during Durga Puja days so that no outsider can come in, because a lot of people may feel that there is a Durga Puja happening. So they don't want anybody to come there. And I think through your program also, I just want to say that there are innovative ways. For example, Kali Mandir. Usually the bhog is very important thing. Bhog is a feast which they will give during those pujas. So what Kali Mandir of CR Park has decided is that they will be delivering bhog to the people. So you can online order bhog from the mandir, and that bhog will be delivered at your home for some price. So this is an innovative way through which you get connected to the god, the deity, and there is no contact, and you are safe at home.
Okay. Let me therefore ask my doctors on the panel whether these measures which are being adopted in different parts are sufficient. Why don't you take that, Dr. Shashank Joshi, first? Because in Maharashtra, Ganesh Puja, post Ganesh Chaturthi, we saw a spike in numbers. We saw it in Onam in Kerala. You're a member of the COVID task force in Maharashtra. Are you worried that this festive season now could see a second wave, as some are fearing, which prompted the Prime Minister today to say you cannot let your guard down?
Absolutely, Rajdeep. I think Prime Minister took the cue from Onam, from Ganesh festival in Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh, which clearly saw that even small gatherings matter. Now, remember, in Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra, there were no large gatherings, no major Ganesh pandals. But still, whether the crowd is small, whether it is medium size or large size, if we do not follow the COVID protocol, COVID norms of distancing, and if you get into crowded environment, however small it is, which is poorly ventilated, you are making a COVID conducive environment. So I fear that the festive season, compounded by winter and pollution, is a triple whammy. And if we need to counter this triple whammy, we need to be strict, and we need to be self-reliant and self-protective. And I think that was the whole gist of the Honorable Prime Minister's appeal today to everybody to behave sensibly and to be secure.
No, should we just have cancelled? There was a feeling that maybe we should have cancelled all kinds of any kind of public gathering, whether Ganesh Chaturthi or now Durga Puja. You've seen in many parts of Gujarat this year, the Garba, the traditional public Garba, is not being held.
Yeah, but that's very mindful and sensible, and I think that should be followed across the country, and I think that is the norm, and I think that is something which will protect us, because we are just about last couple of weeks seeing a trend of flattening. And there is no way that India can afford a second peak, which has happened in Europe and United States. So we need to be very sensible and mindful now. It's a make or break time, and we can't afford a break at this juncture because we are already badly, severely hit and fractured. Corona is very much here. It has not gone away like the popular thinking. And therefore, it's important to recognize that this is a crunch time. And in crunch time, we have to behave responsibly, and citizens must repledge to protect themselves, their own families, and their own citizens.
Let me bring in Dr. Rajesh Chawla, Senior Consultant Respiratory at Indraprastha Apollo Hospital. Your sense, Mr. Chawla, is this the critical period now from the middle of October till the end of the year, where you have a festive season, one festival after the other, that you need to really protect yourself? And what would you recommend? Do you recommend that people simply don't go out at all in this period?
No, I would not. We have, as a country, we have done really extremely well. And as Dr. Shashank was saying, the curve is flattening. You must have read, I think yesterday, that it is expected by February end, we may control the COVID. This is based that everyone wears mask, everyone follows the norm only then. But this time, this festive season, all over the country, some kind of festivity is going on. And if the people do not, behave responsibly, then we are going to be in for a very big trouble. Because even small gatherings, and if there are super spreaders, this disease can really take a great surge, and we may have a very large number of. And what we are asking, what the country is asking, just a mask, keep a social distancing, don't venture out if it is not necessary, and keep washing hands. Just these small things, and we can get out of this. For last few months, all of us are suffering, are facing this threat.